Now Craig is drying his socks. We're on the ferry. We won't be long before we dock in Calais. He's not the only one with wet feet. Ben has as well. So's Dan. It's absolute hilarious. They've been wringing their socks out, and the water that's come out of them, we've ridden through quite heavy rain to get down to Dover, and we're hoping when we get into France the weather's going to be a bit better. But this has been an absolute joy, watching all the paper towels being pushed into the shoes. The socks are going in the hand dryers in the toilets. Oh dear, it's madness. Well, we've got off the boat. It's still spitting a little, but we're hoping that's going to go over. It's 13 degrees. And a little story. Now Ben, who's with us, he at the last minute realised he didn't have his passport for today, and he went all the way down to Bath and back to get it so that he had it for this trip. He had 3 hours sleep, and now he's with us. All's good. Can't beat a youngster, can you? That looks cool. We're just hugging the coast for a short distance. We're going to do a little stop after a while, and then we're going to swing right round towards Belgium, as you do. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Dan once again for putting the post up. These are his own little private ride-outs. We're all AMR riders, but he puts his own little thing up. I understand somebody's doing an Isle of Wight one as well, which is quite nice. It's good when people put themselves out, and everybody gets the opportunity who wants to for a jolly. This is lovely through here. The sun come out briefly. I don't know where it found a gap, but fair play to it. It come out. They're saying it's a bit much, that. I mean, what? I just love going along here. Sun's breaking through. You can see good old Dover. It looks so close, doesn't it? It doesn't look natural that it's that close. No, 20 miles it might be, but it looks so close. I know the camera won't do it justice, but we can see it easily, can't you? For a terrible start, this is actually getting very pleasant, the weather now. Whether it will stay like this, I don't know. We've got the odd spit, but it's staying dry at the moment. We're carving our way across to Belgium, and we're going through the countryside at the moment, which is very pleasant. And we're going to the Memin gate, if all goes well. Providing there's no hold-ups and everything else, we should be there about 3ish. We've just gone past a lay-by, and they got one of these food huts, and we could smell the chips. Oh, what? 11.5 degrees. We've got some annoying spatters at the moment, and we've just gone through what looked like a power station. Steve Heenan says that he thinks that was Chernobyl. So that helps give us an idea of where we are. I think Craig has just shot petrol all over his bike. I think he did it perhaps to cool the engine down. I don't know. Perhaps Rob's going to have a cigarette now. That would probably help the situation, wouldn't it? We're all watching this unfold from as far away as possible. We've seen lots of little villages. Beautiful scenery as we've been poodling our way around here. It's all interesting to see different areas. I've not been through here before. you go through a little village like that one there, then suddenly you're back out in the countryside again, which is absolutely lovely. The sun comes out, we have a shower, the sun comes out, we have a shower, repeat. I can cope with that. The wind's quite strong today, and as you can see, it instantly dries up on the roads, which is quite pleasant. Bit blustery, you can probably hear it from the wind. That's a big old water tower. Dan says there's two of them, side by side. Agricultural area here, just gone through a load of mud, bit dodgy, but we've come out the other end, that's the main thing. Yeah, I'm just going to have a look at the old water towers. They're big old buggers, aren't they? Still beautiful open scenery. Not looking forward to the boat ride going back, not that I ever feel ill, but I reckon it's going to be a choppy one going home. Oh, I reckon it's going to be choppy, yeah. That wind's getting stronger, isn't it? You can see for absolutely miles out here, can't you? Staple, but they don't say it like that. It's interesting looking not only at some of their architecture, it's weird, their pylons, everything's different, isn't it? I love the vastness of France. You do get an impression of space that we don't get in the southeast, which was so built up. I mean, a lot of these roads were very straight. We went along a bypass a little while ago, only a short one, and it was dead straight. I wonder if the Romans built bypasses. Look at that thing. That's a communication mast, isn't it? And that's moonshine on the middle of the roundabout. They must have a drink problem, this area, perhaps. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if that was back home, people would have it for the scrap, wouldn't they? They would be gone, wouldn't it? Eh? Just saying. We're about half an hour away from Ypres now. We just saw the first sign. So we're on target. We're getting there. The sun's playing ball at the moment, which is rather nice. Very windy though. You look at the trees, they're well bent over. Well, we must be near Holland now with the windmills. They have so much farmland here, don't they? So much. Well, we are officially in Belgium now. We've crossed the border. No border controls. You can see why they got problems over here, can't you? You can, can't you? To do just what you want, go where you want. Oh, this is lovely. We're just saying how windy it is, and it really is gusting. My goodness, isn't it beautiful at the moment with the sun out? I must admit, I like the Belgian road so far. Very clean country, haven't seen anything to complain about, very nice altogether. Well worth the £23 on P&O to come over here for the day. Lovely big open roads, aren't they? They really are. Yeah, be nice to see the old train go past. It's like their infrastructure is like 10 times better than ours, isn't it? Unfortunately. No, it don't take much. I mean, our roads are in such decline. Well, we're in Ypres, and it's quite built up as you'd expect. Ypres. It always warms up before it rains again. They've gone and covered it up. That's not fair, is it? I wanted to see the thing. They've gone and put a mural over it. That is not cricket, is it? typical. They're doing it up, aren't they? At least it's being maintained for future generations to see it for years to come. That's a good thing. Looks attractive ahead, doesn't it? Yeah, nice. I like it. I bet this wasn't half busy with the D-Day stuff, don't you? I bet this really was. You can see where they've... Look at that, that's impressive. I thought I'd have a little walk round. I don't suppose I'm supposed to be here, but whatever. And have a nose round. I think they're doing works in here. But just look how this place is built. It's well worth the trip just to walk round and look at the buildings here. Beautiful church or cathedral, probably. What amazing buildings. I took some pictures of Ypres Square. There's amazing buildings. Look on that roof how many rooms there were. The architecture here is fantastic. It was a pleasure to walk all around this area and explore. It's lovely looking around these places. This was my favourite. I went into St Martin's Cathedral and had a good look round. It's enormous and the architecture here is sublime. While we were here, we enjoyed a really good meal, which was big and cheap. It was an absolute pleasure to dine there. I then walked off up to investigate Menenstraat Gate, which was a pleasure to walk round and see all the artifacts that are there. A sad place to visit, nevertheless. We're on the way back now to the Calais to get on to the ferry. We've had an amazing day, a lot of laughs. We've had showers, we've had sun. It's been a good day, and once again thanks to Dan for putting the invite up. I really enjoyed it and I know the rest did. And we had a fantastic meal that didn't cost a lot in Belgium. Very impressed with that. And he said he liked his chocolate. But it's still beautiful riding even at this time of night, isn't it? We're making a bit of a dash for the ferry because we're a little bit late. Everybody filled up with petrol, which is absolutely brilliant. Then a few miles down the road we had Martin say I need some petrol because he didn't fill up when the rest of us did. What do you reckon of that then? Well, we're now back in France. This is the border. Happy days. Only got 46 miles now to get to Calais. That's still a lot, but hey ho. Now that's what you call horsepower. What an amazing end to the day, going all through this French countryside. The sun's out, it's warm, I've got all my vents open, it's bloody lovely. and we're making good time. I won't bother taking any pictures of the ferry, that's always boring. I'd like to thank you for watching and join us on another little jolly.